Good morning, Southeastern Idaho. I'm Benjamin Farnes with Local News 99. We start this morning with an update on the earthquake in southeastern Idaho, which has been nicknamed the Wasatch Wobble. The United States Geological Services has determined this was a moderately deep earthquake of 6.2, located 6 miles north of Logan, Utah. There is damage expected in the northern Utah area. We are focusing our reporting on the southeastern Idaho counties of Franklin, Bear Lake, Oneida, and Caribou County. This morning, the authorities are focusing on gathering situational awareness. They will be gathering reports on key buildings and other structures in the counties. Prioritized buildings are being reviewed for structural integrity to see if the buildings are still safe to be inside. As the reports come in from the field, county authorities will determine plans for the next 3 to 4 days and also for longer-term recovery requirements, including rebuilding structures that are damaged by the earthquake. We have spoken again with Mark Stevenson, who has provided an update. He is the Area Field Officer for Idaho Office of Emergency Management. We have 4 counties affected directly by this earthquake. Franklin County and the city of Preston in particular is only 10 miles north of the epicenter. If you remember back to the Wells, Nevada earthquake only 10 years ago, the damage in Idaho is similar to that. Thankfully, there are currently no deaths reported, but we have approximately 100 people with injuries. The Franklin County Medical Center is still open for business and not reporting any damage, but they are very busy. The hospital is expected to open an overflow alternate site probably as early as tomorrow. Concerning infrastructure and buildings, the brick facades on many of these older buildings have fallen off and created debris piles in downtown Preston. Of course, we have to talk about bridges. The bridge over the Bear River heading north on Highway 91, just northeast of Preston, is reported as damaged and being reviewed today. There are several reports of agricultural buildings either being collapsed or damaged. And our favorite local spot, Riverdale Resorts, is unfortunately reporting that all the hot springs have dried up. We go to Levi Gunderson, who is in Montpelier, to see how things are going there. Levi, do you see any obvious damage there?
Yes, there is plenty of damage to be seen here, Benjamin. The family behind me has just cleaned up this living room area, and life has returned to normal after the previous aftershock.
Levi, are you feeling that?
Yes, there seems to be another tremor here, Benjamin. This is very unexpected.
Levi, can you find a desk, something to get underneath?
Yeah, I'm sure that should probably be the best option right now.
Levi, go ahead and take some shelter. We'll keep rolling over here.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay calm. This aftershock, I'm sure, will pass very, very soon. Just stay calm and indoors. If you can, get underneath a big, heavy desk, something sturdy, please. Levi, can you tell us what's going on there in Montpelier?
In Montpelier, the situation is similar, but not to the extent of Franklin County. There are nearly 100 injuries and almost 2 deaths. Those deaths are from a 20-car pileup north of Montpelier when the 15-passenger vans collided with other cars. The hospital is also very busy looking at opening up an overflow alternate care site, as well as the county assisting with the request of a 50-bed medical shelter from Wyoming. I've heard there may be an issue with a local pipeline, but that is unconfirmed right now. Bear Lake has a large second home population, and many of those residents are now wondering what to do. This is Levi Gunderson. Back to you in the studio, Benjamin.
Thank you, Levi, and take care out there. In Malad, in Oneida County, there have seen some damage, but the shaking has not been as strong. The main concerns in Malad are a possible roof problem with the hospital and the overpass as exit 17 on the Interstate 15. I don't have information on what authorities are planning about either of those issues. Also, there could be an issue at one of the schools, but that has to be confirmed also. Soda Springs has minimal damage and is being considered for a staging area for resources. I'm sure that we'll be quite busy in town for the next couple of days. There are gas lines and other industrial pipelines running through Caribou County, so that is always a consideration. Now, you might be wondering, what about aftershocks? We've just experienced one. What should you do? There are several main safety points for survivors to know about. Yes, the possibility of aftershocks, if one happens. Everyone is reminded to drop and take cover. Hold on. If you're inside, get under a sturdy table or desk. Hang on to that desk. Don't run outside. As you might have seen, running outside puts you in danger of getting hit by parts of a building falling off. Also, while walking in debris, be sure you have sturdy shoes on. Boots are best, and be very careful of nails and other sharp objects that could puncture your feet and cut you in other ways. And now we're being told to expect interstate assistance from Wyoming and Utah. Wyoming has a 50-bed mobile hospital that will arrive in Montpelier Wednesday morning. Health districts from Pocatello and Idaho Falls will arrive in Preston Wednesday morning. Utah may be able to send staff to assist in those medical shelters. Additionally, hospitals from throughout the area expect to provide an undetermined amount of staffing to help the impacted areas. Stay tuned to Local News 99 for more updates.